Animals. What do you think of when you hear the word animals? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Chae, and today I'm going to be talking about, you got it, animals. I know, you came here today to listen to some life-changing speeches. And that girl up there, did she seriously say animals? Yes, because I am going to change your life by talking about animals and their unheard rights. Ever since I was young, I have loved animals, but how I define love for animals has dramatically changed. At first, I thought I was having fun with my dog. Look at that cutesy little face. Then I moved on to giving food to the zoo animals. But over time, I have learned that this is enjoying animals, not loving them. If I did truly care, I would work towards animal rights and reducing animal cruelty, which means not doing either of these things. Instead of zoos, I could work towards advocating for wildlife preservation sanctuaries. And for my dog, I can keep having fun with her. After all, she is a pretty cute dog. Today, I'm here to address another part of what I believe is a crucial part of animal rights. Animal testing. Since the 4th and 3rd century before the current era, a way of testing products to make sure it is safe has been and is animal testing. This is because animal testing is an easy way to accurately prove if a product is safe or not before trying on humans. Well, maybe? Or is there a dark side to it that no one knows? And if that's true, we might just have to abolish animal testing, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be what I'm going to be talking about today. To start off with, what even is animal testing? Animals taking tests? A+. Animal testing is when we experiment with animals and human products for possible adverse effects. This helps create a safe dose for human clinical trials without actually hurting humans. Since apes even share 98.8% of their DNA with us, testing on them is literally just like testing on us. However, are these awesome perks of animal testing actually true? Not really. Even though we do share 98.8% of our DNA with chimps, the animal that we test most on are rats. Just like the cute little one I've generously put a photo of right here, in case you don't know what a rat looks like. Rats share 69% of their DNA with us. Well then, what about bananas? Bananas share 60% of their DNA with us. That's only a 9% difference between rats and bananas. Does that mean we can just test on bananas instead? No. This shows that DNA essentially proves, well, nothing. You might still say, we might just as well do it. It's already all set out for us. But you say this because you have never known how cruel animal testing is. In labs, animals are forced to breathe toxic substances and get chemicals in their eyes, bodies, and even nostrils. Over 115 million deaths are caused because of these tests. And I agree with you when you say humans might be more valuable than animals, but torturing and killing innocent, breathing, living creatures is just downright unethical. Ugh, we have even beheaded a cat with kitchen scissors. Let me put you in their shoes. This was all a test. I have been doing a psychology test on you, and now you'll be shipped into a lab, and we will detach your head. How do you feel? Exactly. Well, after all of this wonderful, wonderful information that I've given you, you still say animal testing is useful and accurate. Isn't that what matters? Actually, over 92% of research done on animals that has proven to be safe has had disastrous results on humans. I want you to take a second to think about that. Not that right, huh? Because that means that 92% is unuseful and incorrect. This only serves to demonstrate how entirely pointless animal testing is. Furthermore, it has been demonstrated that 50 to 99.7% of real-world human outcomes cannot be predicted by animal experimentation. Even animal testers have come to the conclusion their testing is worthless, as they don't even publish more than half of the experiments they conduct. All of this information proves that animal testing is killing living, breathing, innocent animals when there's no benefit at all to humans or animals. I want you to take a second to think about that. Think real hard. Don't worry, I'll give you a second. You done yet? And yes, I know one question has slowly entered your brain. What are we going to do? Chloe, if we don't test on animals, what are we going to do to make sure products are safe? Because if you're suggesting we test on humans, I'm out of here. Well, don't worry, because I brought 2 simple solutions on how to replace animal testing. And I assure you, we aren't going to go into human testing. The first strategy is called in vitro testing. In easier words, organ on chips. These chips contain human cells that replicate human organs. These chips replace animals in disease research, drug testing, and toxicity testing. They have also been shown to replicate animals in disease research, drug responses much more accurately than animal experimentations could ever do. A few companies such as OvuliX, Mimetas, and Emulate have already started to use these chips instead of the cruel and inaccurate ways of animal testing. World, it's time to catch up with them with these new chips. The second strategy is called in computer model silico modeling. Nowadays, researchers have been able to develop sophisticated models that imitate the human body and how it reacts to different diseases. Studies and tests have been able to show that these models will be able to predict how how new products such as drugs will react in the human body much more accurately than animal experiments could ever do. Cool, huh? Even though these new technologies can be a little bit costly to install, they are not at all cruel and so much more accurate than animal testing. Don't you think that's worth the cost? And besides, millions of dollars are already being put into animal testing, so it wouldn't be much of an increase. So yeah, I have been able to prove that animal testing is both unethical and cruel in many different ways, as that it can be replaced with 2 very efficient alternatives. But I know you're still wondering one tiny thing. Why should I care? I mean, how does this affect me? Well, these products are for you. And some of them are even vital for your life, like medicine. And it was for you these animals were dying in the first place. And it should be you who takes action to put a stop to all these deaths. Remember the question I asked in the beginning? Should we abolish animal testing? Yes, absolutely. And it should be us doing just that. Thank you.